Good, y'all. This SV Twiz, the Hood Blogger. Y'all know how I carry it on this channel. Before I start this video, man, I'm going to just keep it all the way in stack. It's like this. I ain't going to be biased. You know what I mean? Just because I'm from Philly, I'm not going to be, making it like Gil and Wallow had no wrong in this situation that's going on. Let's take it all the way back to the beginning. It's like this. The whole thing started like this, bro. You ever see when you was younger or in high school, whether you went through it, middle school, whatever, and a situation go off, and at the beginning it was playing like I might make a joke about you. The joke might lead to us slap boxing. Then somebody gets slapped too hard, and then once you get slapped too hard, you ready to punch somebody in their mouth. You know what I'm talking about? That's basically what's going on right now with Gillie Wallo and Wack. Just to break it all the way down, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Let's just take it all the way back. We can talk about the Meek Mill podcast as far as when they was allegedly vouching for Meek. It was playing, it was joking, but behind the jokes and the playing, what both parties was saying was how they really felt. At the end of the day, it's like this. We all know it's no history that even in the past, Gil and Meek had a little downfall, a little fallout. It was something light. But Meek got the bag, so they gonna always, people from the city of Philly that's in certain positions or that might want to be a rapper gonna always try to stay on good basis with somebody like Meek. Now, although they was at the studio and it was joking and it was disrespectful joking, even when Wack was talking about buying the masters, we have to think back even further that Gil was the original person that disrespected Birdman. Now, who is Wack 100 working with? Who is his partner? That's Birdman. So, Wack is going to show more loyalty to Birdman than anybody in this game, bro. Anybody. I'm talking about DJ Academics, any of these big platforms, Adam 22, Gillie Wallo. He got more loyalty towards Birdman than anybody because he's putting food on his plate. He put him in a position to win. He stands behind him. So at the end of the day, with all this little stuff that's going on right now, Birdman is sitting and rubbing his hands, bro. It's all angles. Why do y'all think that Birdman was so hyped to befriend AR Ab? If you paying attention or you paid attention to the internet, then Ab and Gillie and them, OBH and Gillie, and not the whole OBH, but a few members, it was like a up and down relationship with Gil. You know what I mean? Being as though they kind of from like the same part of North. Gil from Erie. A few members from OBH from Erie. Ab rep Allegheny to Erie. You know what I'm talking about? So it was always some type of, it's like a love-hate thing. One minute they showing love to each other, the next minute it's like, they going at him or whatever. So Birdman tries to befriend AR, which it was that Birdman tried to befriend AR, and what does Drake do? Drake uses AR in the diss battle, the diss track, should I say, towards Meek Mill. These are all chess moves, y'all. Peep game. He used Ab name in the diss to Meek, knowing damn well that if Drake was in the interview and they asked him, what artist do he listen to, or who are you riding around listening to in your Wraith, we all know he wouldn't say AR, bro. I mean, that's just a fact. Like AR talked to the trenches. He talked a whole different lingo. This was all chess move. This is sicking Philly people on Philly people. So, Ab not here no more, unfortunately. Definitely free him. He was a big factor to the city. He shed a lot of light on the city. Much love to Ab, but the whole time this is going on, Wack 100 is still behind scenes. We don't see Wack 100 chilling or tapping in on Instagram with Gillie when Gil first started $1 million worth of game. We don't see that. When did y'all see Wack 100 ever tapping in with Gillie? When Gil talked about Collie or going to holla at Nip, he was talking about Big U. He always mentioned Big U. Let's fast forward it. Wallow come home. They build their brand up even more. They got $1 million worth of game. Now they getting celebrities on their show. Now they in the position of winning. Please believe Wallow is a casualty in this. They don't, Wallow ain't really do too much. It's more so, it's really Gillie and Wack. He's just throwing Wallow in it because I guess he expect Wallow to give him some type of loyalty. Wallow ain't just do 20 plus years. Wallow don't know you for real, bro. We ain't even about to do that on some real rap. Wallow is worried about getting the bag. He don't care about nobody or nothing besides him succeeding. Of course he gonna give the youth messages, but whoever ain't listening, do you think he really care, bro? You think he care if people listening or not? What he care about is leaving off this earth with a legacy, as he should. As a man, he don't got no children or nothing, so he carrying it how he's supposed to carry it. So we fast forward, Gil and them in the position that they winning. Wack 100 come out the clear blue. You know what I mean? Obviously, they probably met behind scenes before and all of that. And Wack always promotes himself. Wack is like, I'm doing this. I'm this guy. I'm that guy. So with that being said, they start linking up. They jumping on each other's shows. Every time they jump on each other's show, it's a joking, disrespectful manner. Every time they disrespect each other to each other's face and laugh while they're disrespecting each other, Wack was going back to Clubhouse and they my brothers. They my brothers. Yeah, they could play with me like that. They my brothers. After they're disrespecting each other on each other platform, Suge then joins $1 million worth of game. Gil asked him the infamous question, who was Wack 100? Because Wack say this, Wack say that. When Suge gave his answer and basically addressed him like he was just a chauffeur, when that happened, what did Gil do? He made sure he laughed on camera and talked silently and was like, I got you, Wack, I got you. This is when it was still games, but it was getting more disrespectful. Wack didn't like that. He played it off, he laughed. So their next time coming in tag with each other, what happens? Wack 100 brings up Beanie Siegel punching Gil in his face. For those of y'all that don't know, it just been floating around in the streets of Philly in the tri-state, which is probably, factual, because we know Beans was punching people in their face left and right. But it also means that it also doesn't mean that Gil is a sucker for getting punched on South Street. You know what I mean? It was a lot of real stuff going on between state property and the figures. So allegedly, Gil got punched on back South Street by Beans. Back then, there was no internet era. The whole city of Philly was talking about it. We all heard about it. Gil never got discredited for that, because Beans was punching a lot of niggas in their face. And he also got punched in his face. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's like this. Wack 100 choose to bring that up. That's a touchy, real situation. But also, Wallow jokes with Gillie about that. You know what I mean? Long as you live to see another day, it is what it is. So he brings that up. That's the next level of disrespect. After that, it was cool. It calmed down for a minute. Wack 100 chooses to get on the phone with Hassan Campbell. He gets on the phone with Hassan Campbell. And he's pillow talking this guy. While he's pillow talking him, he's asking him to come out Kali. I don't know what the purpose is. Bro, you telling Hassan, like, bro, you supposed to be a millionaire. I don't care if Hassan Campbell is hitting 1.5 million views every jump. Why is you so infatuated with linking up with this guy and you're on the phone trying to impress him like a guy that pillow talks a female, that tries to impress the female? You bringing up everybody, bro. So the clip come out with you, Wack, and you say you got Gillie Wallo in your pocket. Don't worry about them. Why was that a comment, bro? Well, like, why was that something that was said? Why couldn't it be more so, Gillie Wallo, they my man, like, I can get you on a joint. That's what a real homie would say. So with hearing that behind scenes as somebody that's supposed to be a homie to you, if somebody is saying like I got him in pocket, and you hear that because this somebody recorded it and you saying this behind these guys' back, how is they supposed to feel? How is they supposed to take it? I just feel as though after that, it should have been a response from Gil or Wallow or both of them. But this is where the response come in at. This is where all the games really begin. After they heard that clip, and let's not forget, Wack threw Gil out there to the streets of Philly when he was talking to Erna and all that, and he was like, Gil already sent me the video. I got the video of this and that. Allegedly, who knows if the video was real, but whether it was real or not, he threw Gil's name all in the mix of that. That's another thing that had happened in between that, that time frame. So after this, and these statements is being made, and the phone call happens, next thing you know, you see Gil with Big U. Gil is with Big U at a time when Wack was talking about Big U also on the phone call. Big U was responding. Big U is well credible out Cowley and all of that. So he slides up on Big U like, yeah, I'm with the real big homie. That's all that said. He had to say that in no words. Somebody like Wack see Gil and Big U together after what was being said. He know that they talking about that man. He know they discrediting that man. After that, we see another $1 million worth of game episode, and who does Gil and Wallow bring on there? The Lobby Boys. We know what Wack was saying about Jim Jones. We know Wack was siding with 6ix9ine about what he was saying about Jim Jones. On top of the tension that he brought with, New York rappers and New York gang members and all of that. So he bring them on there. The Lobby Boys joint, it was cool. They didn't bring up Wack and all that. Gil and Wallow wasn't going to mention him. They ain't want to make it like they know they getting recorded. They want other people to mention this dude and lift his skirt up. But Jim and Mano, they was in good spirit. They didn't talk about that. So, okay, we had that good interview. We gonna roll. Now I'm going to bring up Jay Prince and Larry Hoover Jr. The two guys that Wack was talking about heavy. The same son of the footage that you have where it's a lot of altercation going on. Jay Prince moving like a real G. He moves like a G should, bro. Like I can't take that away from him. Have we ever saw him in action? No. But we didn't see Wack in action either, bro. We seen Wack go in on Stitches, where Stitches is like 6'7", but you can tell he can't fight just because, like, we see him getting punched on all the time. He just one of them curl up dudes. Like, he gonna curl up or he gonna get knocked out. You know what I mean? He's a sucker. We saw him fight the two white dudes. They couldn't fight. Wack, you was tired. You wouldn't have did that with two street guys, man. It wouldn't have worked like that. You know what I'm saying? You would have needed your armed security, because how that joint played out, people was all hype about that. Them guys, they couldn't fight, man. They was just angry white guys, man. You know what I'm saying? There's some white guys out there that can fight. Not to discredit the white people or nothing, but at the end of the day, it's like they couldn't fight, bro. Anybody that know about getting busy for real, y'all would have seen that. Like, come on, they was, and Wack was like, he was trying to stop. He talking and all that. They, you know what I'm saying, they putting their hands down, talking in the middle, bro. Like, are you serious? It, you know, that wouldn't have went down like that. But at the end of the day, Wack, we didn't see you knock out no real G. We didn't see you knock out nobody with no hands. Everybody talk about the J-Rock situation, and you be reneging on that like it ain't happened. But at the end of the day, we gonna keep it moving. He brings on Jay Prince and Larry Hoover Jr. They didn't mention nothing about him. They didn't bring up like, damn, how you feel about Wack? But when they brought up Wack, of course they gonna let him roll and let him talk, because you made it clear that y'all wasn't real homies when you did that backdoor conversation with Hassan Campbell. So how can you be upset? And on top of that, why are you on Clubhouse talking about what you gonna do to this person? Just do it, bro. Just do it. And all y'all suckers that's on Clubhouse with this man, bro. CEO Reek, you definitely, bro, because Wack 100 then bent you over 300 times on it. You's a sucker for real, CEO Reek. Like, bro, like, you's a sucker for real. You one of them dudes, somebody come up, just run in your pockets, bro. You're not going to do nothing. You're going to be copping the deal. Why is you in here running your mouth about a G? And I'm talking about Jay Prince. I'm not talking about Gil, none of them. Like, bro, you ain't qualified to disrespect nobody like that, bro. I can guarantee you don't got no street credit, none of that, bro. And you can take it however you want. And anybody that's watching this that feels some type of way can take it however they want. You know, I ain't the toughest, but I'm around. I ain't no sucker. You're not going to put no hands on me. And things can go to whatever level they had to go to. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's like this, bro. CEO Rick, you's a sucker, bro. When this dude been talking to you like a housemaid, like a female, and you just accept it, but you got the audacity to sit up here and be holding this guy jugglers, you know what I'm saying, speaking on guys that, you know, you wouldn't have that energy even with Gillie Wallo to their face, let alone Jay Prince. Sometimes it's just best, like, I know that's your partner and all that, but just sit back and let him rock out. You ain't gotta throw your little 2 cents in, like, oh yeah, and bro, you's a sucker, bro. You's a whole sucker. You not no man, dog. I'm saying that you not a man, bro. Just how you carry yourself, period, bro. It's one thing to be on this joint and you trying to get to a bag, bro, but at the end of the day, you on Clubhouse, bro. I heard that same dude Reek, like, you know, I don't got no Instagram. I'm not used to the Instagram. I ain't no Instagram. I'm not no YouTube guy. Bro, are you kidding me? Oh, but you're a Clubhouse guy. You getting paid. People getting paid off of YouTube. It's a business. Just because you got a YouTube channel, that don't mean you a sucker. Because you got an Instagram channel, that don't mean you a sucker or you this and that. You talking about you ain't no Instagram or YouTube guy, but you a Clubhouse king. Like, bro, what revenue is getting created off of that, bro? Like, if it wasn't for Wack, people wouldn't know you, bro. Like how you got a Clubhouse, but you don't got an Instagram. You ain't gotta have no YouTube channel, but You downloaded Clubhouse but don't even got an Instagram. That's because you're not comfortable where you from. That's because nobody where you from could vouch for you. That's because you can't go pull up a camera and cut through your hood that you claim that you from through the trenches with the real wolves. You can't do that, bro. But at the end of the day, man, it's like this, bro. Gil, Wack, Wallow. At the end of the day, man, it gotta be a solution to it. What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna step in the ring? All these little internet games going back and forth. It could be entertaining, but you know, for y'all to be solid, certified street guys and all that, get to it. You know what I mean? Get to it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? People talk too much, bro. You know what I mean? Wack used to sucker. You know what I'm saying? Gil and Wallow. At least Gil, because Gil, I know you outspoken. You normally address all your beefs. At least address the guy yourself. If y'all ain't willing to at least throw hands or nothing like that, bro. You know what I mean? Because boy, very, very disrespectful. And the people that really want to fight him and call him out, he cop deals and all that. He'd be like 10 toes went in on that clown, like, and he ain't want to fight. He like, I don't even know you. Erna went in on him trying to fight him, and he was like, I don't know you. So that's what he gonna do with anybody else. Any other YouTubers, any other real street guys can tap in on Clubhouse. Unless you from Cali. If you from Cali, he gonna bark and be like, where you at right now? Where you at? Knowing damn well, if a person dropped that location, he got too much sense for him to pull up. He got too much to lose. If anything, he might send somebody else through there just to see if people is out there. And then you're not going to hear about it no more because these is people that we don't know about. They not lit on YouTube. They not famous. So if it's a random guy coming on there and he be like, where you at? And the person drop his location and Wack happen to send the guy there. And the guy is really out there and he out there with 20 people. That person that's scooting through, he gonna be like, yeah, it's like 20 people out here. He's like, man, Wack gonna be like, we ain't got time for that. We get into a bag. Okay, I know where they at. I'm gonna catch up with them. It's gonna be on that type of time. Just know, everybody that turn these cameras on, everybody that jump in these clubhouses or whatever it is, bro, everybody ain't playing, bro. Everybody ain't playing. Everybody not internet guys, man. It's a lot of real guys that's on the internet, though. This SB Twiz, man, the hood blogger. Let me know what y'all think about the whole situation. I'm about this John, though. You already know how I carry it. Yes, sir.